APGamingREAL.
The ghostly face of Kelazar appear right next to Commissar and blast you in the face.
Do I fail?
Neither of you fail. You both take 8 acid damage. Alright, Dreb, you fail your first attempt to swim.
Wait, where did Agrajag get hit? Because he was inside the ship?
Yes.
Interesting.
So this is recreating the events that sunk the ship, which was the dragon showing up underwater and blowing a gigantic hole. Well, Ellard was at the back end of the ship doing the bilges, caught a face full of the acid and died.
I see.
+1 for haste?
Sure.
Alright. And I will give...
second move action moving.
Oh, that's right. That's 2. Never mind. I guess I will be
At the beginning of your next turn, you
done.
can rewrite the document. Agrajag.
I'm going to swim back to the Commissar. Actually, no. Before I do that, I'm going to take one more... a parting shot, but not actually a parting shot, at the guy.
I'm just imagining there's just really upbeat, like happy, friendly music playing during this battle. Basically, it's For the Longest Time by Billy Joel. It's just playing on like constant repeat.
It's actually like the scene starts with the bard on the boat just starts singing or something, and then it like cuts down. But you can't actually hear the battle downstairs, but you can see it.
Yeah.
But all you can hear is the music from the...
Like, occasionally during the battle, there's just flashbacks to how they, like, as a ghost, just moving around the ship, like, trying to touch things, not working, reaching out for fish, and, like, electrocuting them with his ghost powers.
Yeah.
The song...
I like it.
This battle isn't about you, it's about him.
That's right.
And his search for happiness and the quest to reunite, which we love. Okay,
wow.
You hit him for 10 points of damage.
Yep. And I'll just say to the Commissar, tag me back in, bro.
Commissar.
I will supernaturally heal him.
Sure. Rafi.
Yeah, I guess I just tell the people, like, maybe Betty and stuff like that on top of the ship about what's going on. I feel like keeping her informed is going to... Belina, sorry. I've been calling her Betty this entire time. Yeah.
We call her Bella, which is her name. But
Bella, yeah.
Now it's Betty.
Yeah. I keep her informed. I feel like that's going to be important to maybe... Like, I don't know. If she had any feelings inside of her for the ghost at all, then maybe she would respect knowing that he's been put down. But
he's like, nope, I don't care that much.
Well, I don't actually say that to her. I just
okay.
tell her. But, you know, just in case she has anything in there, like, you know, I'd imagine that she would keep something hidden. I don't know.
All right, Reb, need to make a fort save.
Sorry. What'd you say?
Fort save.
Ah,
just staring at you, and you're slowly withering away and getting older.
Alright. I wish I'd known you were leaving. I would not have been here by myself.
Oh, I can do something.
5.
Oh, shit.
Ducky. You take 13 points of damage, plus you take 3 points of charisma damage, and once again, one of your items is going to get damaged in the process. Because this is negative energy. Alright. Where was this magic item? Oh yeah, it's under saving throws. I'm gonna cut through all the stuff I already know you don't have and get right to the part. Good stuff. Do you have any held weapons stored or sheathed?
Not anymore.
Do you have any magic bracers?
No.
Magic clothing?
No.
Magic jewelry, including rings?
No.
What do you have on you right now?
I have a handy haversack.
Oh, is your spell book in there?
Everything is in there.
Okay.
Why would you take
no,
that swimming with you?
No, I would not be underwater with my spellbook no matter what. My spellbook's going to be on the boat.
So let me ask: do you normally leave
I
your spellbook
seriously
behind?
doubt if I'm wearing my handy haversack. So about the only thing I'm carrying on me is the pearl power.
Okay. Do you normally leave your spellbook behind on missions? I want to establish a.
Well, to be fair, we are
to be
20
fair,
feet
we're
away.
50 feet, we're 30 feet from the boat, you know, underwater. So normally I would say I would have it in the haversack, but underwater and within, you know, a double move of the boat, I don't think I would have it. That doesn't make any kind of sense at all.
The handy haversack gets a saving throw.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I don't think I'm wearing the haversack. Swimming with that on.
So, what literal items do you have on your?
Literally, I have a wrist sheath.
Which you broke.
No, I had two. I have one left. I have two wands. Where are they? Grease and enlarged person.
I think the wrist sheath's going to get blown up.
All right. Well, the wrist sheath has a grease wand in it.
Okay. Well, the grease wand is now floating in the water in front of you.
All right.
Just to make this battle go from bad to worst. Yeah, he looks at you and you raise your arm again to defend from it, and he blows your wrist sheath right off of your arm. Dreb.
Yep.
You have a wand floating in front of you, and there's also that message floating, like right here.
Thought it was here.
No, it's in.
It's in that square. Yeah, sure.
This square.
Yeah. Okay, you got me. That probably is where it's at.
Get clear, Dreb.
All right, it's 10 feet. I'm too far away, and I have to make a swim check to move closer to prestidigitate something.
That's also
This is
true.
dumb. I shouldn't even be in here.
Then don't be in there. Get clear.
I came in to give you a save and throw bonus, and you left.
Yep.
And I have 2 charisma.
You know what? I'll let you, while you're flailing about, grab the wand, because you're not going anywhere anytime soon.
All right.
I feel like this is the kind of... So remember that the ship is rocking back and forth, at least to you, while you're inside of it. It appears to be rocking back and forth. And so you spend your whole round like trying to chase after the wand. And then as soon as you get near it, it goes the other direction. You're like, no!
Would Grease underwater be
Plus
like a
there's some
smoke
Michael
screen?
Bay cinematography with like underwater rotating ship bullshit. All right, Agajog. He's not clear. The ghost has cover.
Alright. I should have been doing hydraulic vitality since the last round, so I'm just going to add the 4 hit points from this
one. You
one.
have to activate that as a standard action.
As a standard action?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I don't think that's the case.
Boom, lawyered.
Didn't see anything about that under Undine. I assume you're in the middle of looking it up.
It's a supernatural ability. It's a spell-like ability, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it take a hydrated vitality? You take fast healing 2 for 1 round anytime you submerge in water. So, I mean, that would have happened when you immediately enter the water. It doesn't happen when you get hurt.
So it's just for the first 5 rounds I'm in water in any given day.
Yep.
Whether I've taken damage or not.
That's what it says. It happens anytime.
Anytime, yeah.
Completely within a body of water.
Alright. So I guess all the fast healing's out. Whatever.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm just gonna swim up.
Nice.
And encourage the commissar to, like, hey, back us up here. Dragon's gone. 15 touch?
Nope.
No. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Well, I was bound to miss sometime.
Yeah, it goes right around him, and it's moving super slowly in the water. Yep. All right, Commissar. Agajog's trying to get you to come inside the boat. The scary
well,
ghost
maybe
boat.
not. Yeah, come inside the scary ghost boat. What are you doing?
When do I need to start making my swim checks? Right here?
When you hit the blue. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Boom.
All right, yeah, you swim in pretty easily. Just remember, you're moving at a quarter speed with haste. So.
Yep. I'm
half speed.
Is that a double move for you?
I reckon it is.
All right, Rafi.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Agrajog saying things downstairs.
I just do my best to send the communications to everyone.
Okay.
I
love the idea of you like literally talking nonstop.
Yeah, but it's stuff like, you know, if it's like, get out of the way.
No, it's Dreb literally like, I came in here to save you, and then you left.
And then I would say like, Dreb is complaining that you are not man.
Oh wait, wait a minute. It's not 15 touch. It's 16 touch because I'm not adding in haste like an idiot.
Guess what? You still miss.
Alright.
So yeah, it's basically like whatever they're saying, but like just refeed. Right, so like,
got it.
Yeah.
Rafie is now mission control.
All right, Drab, need you to make another fort save. See if we can blow some more clothing off of your body.
Drab comes out like naked and glistening, and everyone's like,
"No,
whoa.
I have 2 charisma. If he hits me again, I will be helpless."
All right, you take 11 points of damage.
How do you have 2 charisma?
I started with 5. He hit me with 3.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yes.
So what happens when your charisma is like 0?
He gets paralyzed.
Paralyzed in ugliness.
Well, no, it's that he literally doesn't have any self-identity. He's like nihilistic. Doesn't care about anything anymore.
Yep.
Nihilists, dude. They don't care about anything.
His character is completely dead then?
Yeah, his character becomes super emo. Dreb, you're up. Speaking of emo-ness. Your character, by the way, looks horrible right now. You're like scarred, covered in dragon acid, and you're like, ah! Agrishog!
Sorry, mate.
That's canon. Go nowhere.
Dreb, Agrazard said that he is sorry and that you are his mate.
All right, I'm done.
Love check. A character with 0 charisma score is unable to exert themselves and falls unconscious. Here you go. Agrajog.
He just gets fat all of a sudden. He's like, gains 3,000 pounds.
Gonna 5-foot swim, so hopefully I'm just a little bit closer. Yeah. And you know what? Thank Besmara for haste.
Okay, those all hit.
So 9, 7, and 6.
Sure. Because you get +1 to damage, right? Do you get +1 as a haste to damage?
He's still alive.
No, just +1 to hit.
All right, Commissar.
Concentration check for a level 1 spell. Touch attack.
Who are you touch attacking?
The ghost.
What are you using?
The snowball.
Okay.
Throwing a snowball underwater?
Not successfully.
Yeah, your snowball like starts refracting off of things. It just becomes a puddle of warm water by the time it hits him.
Warm water?
Yeah,
snowball
the water here is tropical.
Snowball's actually quite a good spell. If you can, make
throw in water.
I'm pretty sure Snowball isn't even in the allowed books for this campaign, but it's only here for one episode, and
you didn't really tell me what the allowed books were.
That's true.
We murder the Commissar and take his unallowed spells into our repertoire.
You literally kill him, and then you hold his familiar hostage, and you're like, teach us the spells we want! Write them on the
Teach us about this snowball!
This familiar. What is your familiar, by the way? It's a dinosaur.
Yep.
Where's your dinosaur?
On the boat.
Of course.
I look at the Rafie. There's a scene where Rafie looks at the dinosaur and he smokes his Hojo, and you can see how fucking high Rafie is right now.
The dinosaur looks back at you with strangely intelligent eyes.
Yeah.
You see something moving in the darkness of them. It looks like the spirit of healing.
And I say to the dinosaur, I was like, you are a strange horse.
The
And then
dinosaur says back to you, because you're high as shit. He's like, "You're pretty strange yourself, mister."
And I'm just like, what?
You start looking around, and Heartbreak's like, "What's going on there? You okay? Something
horse.
happening in the battle down there?"
The two-legged horse talked to me.
Like, there's no two-legged horses here. Well, unless you count Charles. And we get a picture of, like, this super ugly dude that's working in the city. He's like, "Fuck you, Heartbreak."
I look up at him and I see a dinosaur instead, and I'm like, huh, I should lay off the Hojo.
Alright, so you doing anything else? Or just coordinating the battle for
Just
your buddies?
coordinating the battle, basically, yeah. Making
Alright,
sure they have
Dreb.
communication. Yeah.
Eat
I have
those
faith in you,
games.
Dreb.
I will cast Unseen Servant and
Johnny,
command it
he's-
to drag
he's-
me out of the ship.
He's fortituding on you right now.
Oh,
His turn.
I thought it was my turn.
You get to make a fort save.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh! Well, turns out you don't wither and die as much as you thought you were. You only take 1 charisma damage and 12 regular damage. They literally live through this.
Can I mage hand down there and grab him?
Nah, it's way
Okay.
too far.
25
Weighs
feet
more
is,
than 5 pounds. That's a pretty serious issue.
But 5
It's
pounds
25
underwater.
And I'm
everything
at
weighs
5
square.
pounds underwater is still 5 pounds. I
Yeah.
don't think you know how weight works.
We're
I don't
not
have to
counting
lift it.
buoyancy here.
Let's be clear here, all right? Yes, I realize that weight may appear to act differently underwater, but
That's just a
Pathfinder,
function.
you can't account for that.
That's just
Is
a
he
function of
unconscious?
buoyancy. Buoyancy doesn't exist.
Yes.
All right, you fall unconscious. Fortunately, you can still breathe. Agrajog and Dreb, you need to make a check to see if you're down. He looks really bad, by the way. Like, not only is he scarred by battle, but he looks like he's aging horribly. Horribly crippled.
Oh, wait, he took the Hojo, right?
Did he?
Yes, it has been accounted for.
Okay.
All right, Agrajog. Dreb is literally dying next to you.
Damn it. The commissar will handle it.
Sure.
You mean the other guy that can't move,
All right,
right?
your first shot kills him.
Oh, my first shot kills him?
Yep.
Oh, then I wouldn't even bother with the other two.
The hunt ends.
So what happens now?
After an hour of searching, you find the piece of...
Well, I'm sure the
three
first
pieces
thing
of-
that would happen is Dreb would get assistance.
Yeah, but I'm skipping past that because we know that's going to happen.
Okay. All right.
Upon his death, Halid transforms into 40 small bits of rock and barnacles. Those barnacles become beautiful crimson pearls, each worth 100 gold pieces. You now have 4,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry.
Somebody writing that down?
Yeah, let me get the compendium. Still loading.
You recover Captain Dahueth's version of the 3 pieces to live. Captain Verosa and Heartbreak Hinson are spending a lot of time practicing music in her quarters. During this time, the ship's mascot, a Mina bird named Loudwing, also begins repeating the song, and everywhere everybody's like, "Whoa,
For the
longest
longest
time."
So, Arthur, I'm also going to take one of my share of the coral jewelry, whatever that was.
Okay.
And I'm going to take one of them, and I'm going to go give it to the woman.
Okay. She's
And I'm
just
gonna-
like, "Oh, thanks for 100 gold pieces of."
And I say,
bits."
this is... You might not have felt the way that he did about you, but he did feel his feelings were true for you. Need this be a simple reminder of that for you? And then I hand it to her and I walk away.
And then the camera stays on her as you walk away, and she's like, well, 100 gold pieces worth of jewelry might not be a good trade for, years of sexual harassment, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
There's kind of one of those Looney Tunes, the black light comes into her, and it sticks there for a moment, and the crowd and the audience at home thinks about that for a second, and they're like, man, this show is really deep and preachy right now. And then the black screen goes in, and we go to commercials.
All right.
So that's all we found, Crimson Pearls?
Yes,
right.
And the piece of the 3 reasons to live you were here for.
Alright, cool.
So, you have 4 days until you arrive at the resting place of the last 3 reasons to live.
4 days?
Oh.
4 days, with which you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to be offering tattoos to anyone who wants them.
Okay.
Do we have anyone who can do lesser restoration?
You can.
Oh no,
can't you?
lesser won't restore ability damage,
It's
will it?
damage, not drain.
Okay.
Lesser restoration will restore it.
But yes,
Also restore it at a rate of 1 a day.
I can do that for you.
Oh well, 4 days I'll be full.
Yep. Assuming nothing happens between here
Not,
and there.
I was gonna say not that I want to wait 4 days, but if we can't,
No,
So
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
you can
dunk
do
myself
lesser.
into the water for 30 seconds every day as we travel.
And
So,
then the
like-
boat leaves you behind.
thank
Roll
you.
decks.
No, I'm probably gonna tie
You
myself
have
off.
to be completely submerged, friend.
Yeah, I'm tying myself off to a long piece of rope,
Okay.
just diving in.
People have seen Undines do this before. It's not unusual for Undines to act like suicidal maniacs. So.
Because fuck you, we enjoy the water.
So, in one of those days, Rafi will cast Communal Mount, and he will have 7 horses walk around the ship with him, and he will introduce everyone in the crew to the horses.
People are not that amused by your horsing. They take up a lot of space on deck with 7 horses.
That's all right.
Okay. You introduce
I'd-
everyone to the horses. What are the horses' names?
So we have Jonty. He's the reckless one of the bunch. And then we have Smith.
Yeah,
He's-
Smith.
Yeah, he's the one that likes to make the most noise, you know. And then we have Polo, who is the
Yeah,
quiet
ask
one
me
of the
that
bunch.
question.
I'm actually writing down their names right now
Yeah,
in
I know,
case this ever
I know.
comes up. We have Graham.
I see.
I find it funny that we named one of them Smith.
He's the smallest and the darkest one of the bunch. He's like the runt of the litter, I guess you could say.
I feel like this is a personal attack on someone I know.
Then we have God, I'm struggling for names here. Macy. She's sort of the motherly one. She'll be the one that'll sort of come up and rest her head on your shoulder, that sort of thing. Then we have Garfield. All right.
He likes Mondays. No, he hates Mondays.
All right. He hates Mondays, but he isn't aware of what days are. But on Mondays, he's particularly crabby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've had
And then-
thousands of years to learn this from him, so
And then the last but not least, we have Perkins. He
obviously the most handsome, intelligent. He also has wings.
Yeah, he's
Magical
about-
horn.
in horse's size, he's about 13 hands, so he's very tall, very very tall, very lean, well fit, muscular. He's the one that I call out all the time when I need to go long distances really quickly. So
Excellent. I feel like trying to make your GM, DM, Space Master, Marshal Creative feel better is always a good plan. Describing them with in-character references. Yeah. But no one likes any of your horses, even Perkins. They're all just like, get those fucking horses out of here, or I'm going to cut one open and eat them.
Well, you could, and they would disappear, and then I'd recall them back, so it would be pointless, really.
During
Well,
that time, like one of the crew members starts telling the younger members of the crew terrifying stories about men who used to like summon animals
hmm
and feed them to the crew, and then when the animals' summon time expired, they would lose that nutrition, and
Yeah.
so this would go on for days until they died of starvation while eating as much as they could.
I have heard that story
It's
as
a
well.
horror story, and like all the crew members are like, "You, he's not gonna do that to us, is he?" And the crew members like, "He's not one of the chefs yet." Now get back to work, you layabouts.
Yep. So after an hour of introducing them to everyone, it's a very temporary thing. I would dismiss them. Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys have 4 days to enamor the crew to yourselves. If you remember, we had that mini game of
Yeah.
making the crew like you.
So we've done the tattoo one. We've tried to do the scouting one, and everyone fucking failed at that miserably.
You guys succeeded eventually.
I,
Here are my
I
records currently. I show that you are friendly with Yamtizi, who is the tattooed first mate.
yeah.
The doc is hostile towards you, and Cobb, who is the cook, is friendly towards you.
Oh yeah, we did manage to get the meat and stuff right for the cook when we went hunting on that island. Did
Yep.
that ever get
Yeah,
rectified?
he's friendly.
Okay. Who else is left then?
Anatoly, Belina, Hoemheb, Iulia, Zosrov, and then you can also shift Captain Lanteri, Vancid, who is the crew artillerist, and Heartbreak Hinson.
I'm gonna go hang out with Henson
Wait,
again.
this crew has an artillerist?
Yes, for the ballistas. An alchemist.
What would impress the artillerist?
Artillery.
Like, would there be a specific skill involved
Yeah,
with
Really
that?
likes making things explode and shooting wooden objects long distances to hurt people. He's pretty much a sadistic psychopath.
Well, he and I might have a few things in common.
Yeah, I believe that.
Similar interests, as it
You
were.
could try to approach him and shift his attitude.
Yeah, it'd probably still be a diplomacy check.
Yeah, of course it is.
Which I would fail miserably.
How do I become more friendly with people? Talking with them. Ha. Yeah.
Well, if you want, I can help
Maybe
you.
we can shoot stuff together, like each other. Yeah, that's so much fun. Oh, I killed him. Seriously, what's happening?
I'm gonna go try and be friends with Heartbreak Henson.
Okay, tell me about it.
So, last time I approached Heartbreak Henson, it was over the affairs of the captain, I guess you could call
Okay,
it.
so yeah, Heartbreak. I guess you see him coming out of the captain's quarters, adjusting his pants and like stuffing his shirt back in there,
Yeah.
and like strapping up some suspenders and pulling his blue overcoat on, and he's like he sees you watching him, and he's kind of like putting his hands near his belt buckle and like, oh hey Rafi, how's it going? Me and the captain were just making some music, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Oh, how many ballads have you composed?
Just the one, just the one. We're taking it slow.
I would love to hear it someday.
Oh, I think I could arrange that.
That seems fairly reasonable. Private showing?
He's like, yes, I think it could be the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Huh. When are you next composing this ballad?
He's like, oh, I think I'll probably be playing it in about a week or so for the crew.
Interesting. Could I
Yeah,
perhaps...
I'm going to be doing it right in front of all of the crew members.
That's normally how you play music, yes.
He's like, yes. Yeah, music.
I was perhaps wondering if you and I could potentially have sex with the captain at the same time.
He's like, Well, your offer's very forward.
Yes. There's not a lot of
He
stimuli.
seems to take a serious consideration of it. He's like, well, See, the thing is, me and the captain kind of have a really private thing going on together. You know.
Yes, I know, composing ballads. I won't get in the way of
Well,
that.
well, don't forget the emotional context of this. But
Hmm.
it's not all just sex. I mean,